Greetings, learners, and welcome to week 1 of Education 385, History, Culture, and Society. So this is going to be an overview of both week 1 and of the course. So it's very nice to meet you. My name is Professor Catherine Kinsey. I've been teaching for almost 20 years. 10 of those years I have been an adjunct professor here at the University of La Verne. I've kind of taught the gamut of all grade levels. I spent several years at 3rd grade. I've taught 8th grade. I've taught all the grades in high school: AP Human Geography, AVID, AP US Government, AP Comparative Government, Regular Government, Literacy, all the things. I've worked at the district office in educational technology and curriculum development. And currently I am back at Upland High School, where I am leading a new course, career technical education course in education. So I am teaching high school students how to become teachers. I am an ISTE certified teacher. ISTE is the International Symposium of Technology and Education. It's a national technology and education certification program similar to the national boards and a Google trainer. We will be using Google products in this class. I beg you not to send me things in Microsoft. You're welcome to make things in Word. You're welcome to make things in PowerPoint. But if you could download them and share them to me as a PDF, that would be great. I actually don't have Microsoft on my MacBook. In addition, almost everything I will share with you will be in Google Docs. So just be prepared for that. This is our textbook. It's called Dynamic Social Studies, and we will be using it every single week. You can get it at the library. You can also get it on Amazon. You could buy it used. There's also a digital copy. The copy I have is a digital copy, but we will be reading select pages. So it's really important that you're paying attention to the page numbers, and then we'll be discussing it every week. All right, so this is a 100% online asynchronous course. I try to post everything Friday, but then a video will come out Sunday or Monday, and the class officially is Monday to Sunday. So this is the first day of week 1, and Sunday is the due date, but some of the assignments were due Friday. You can work at your own pace. Sometimes I do have assignments due on a Wednesday or Thursday, so make sure you're paying attention to that. And please don't hesitate to reach out for help. I am here to help you. That is my purpose. You are never bothering me. I am delighted to receive your emails, and we'll get back to you quickly. We will be using the discussion board. I've kind of gone back and forth. For years, I used an app called Slack, but it just became really complicated and difficult for students. So I think the cleanest is just to stay on Brightspace. I understand this is super repetitive. You're doing discussion boards everywhere. It's not the same as talking in the class, but it is the closest we have to a discussion. So I did assign a video this week on how to do a quality discussion board, and I have a rubric attached to that. And so you can see this funny meme here. I get it. I wish there was a great way to replicate, but other than like trying to have a Zoom or something, then it's really hard because it's not asynchronous and people have to stop what they're doing and join. And so this is just the cleanest and easiest way for everybody. The focus of week 1 is on the foundations of social studies. So this is a social studies education course. We will be using Edpuzzle for these weekly videos because I want to make sure that you've watched the directions. And then there's an Edpuzzle video on discussion boards, chapter 1 reading, and you're going to make a plan for your community service for this course. So join Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is a video lesson platform. You'll be in a class, and every week there'll be at least one, but often more videos that you'll watch with questions embedded. Really, the important thing is to log in first and then click on the links in Brightspace. Sometimes what happens is students click in and then they log in, but they log in with a different account, and then they have multiple accounts, and then their assignments don't save. So just use the same login every time. I'm recommending you use your University of La Verne login, Google account, but just use the same login every time. All right, so this video is an assignment to watch this video and answer the questions associated with this. Then there's an introduction post on the discussion boards, which is going to ask you specifically sort of, what do you remember from school about your social studies education? Then there's a chapter 1 reading, and you're going to a whole class post and a community service plan. So let's look at Brightspace and see what these assignments look like. All right, here we are in Brightspace. It's nice at the top, Education 385. Click on week 1. One thing I'm using this year that's new this semester is this week 1 checklist. And so if you click on the week 1 checklist, it has all of the assignments and it has their due dates, and you can check them off that you completed them. And I just feel like that's a really helpful tool when you're learning asynchronously and you don't want to forget an assignment. And so watching this video, check. You got this. So you can reach these assignments from the checklist as well. So if I click on chapter 1 reading and discussion, it's actually going to take me to the assignment. Okay. And this is to the discussion board directly. Okay. And then the other option is to go into week 1, and then there are all the assignments here as well. Okay, so again, watching this video is one of the assignments. Joining Edpuzzle is one of the assignments. And then this is the discussion board netiquette. So she's going to talk about etiquette for when you're on the discussion board, but also just how to have a high quality discussion. And then in the checklist, like when you go to the discussion board, you should be able to see the rubric for how I'll be grading this assignment. So this is the rubric on how everything is graded. So did you post it on time? Does it demonstrate that you read from the book? I can tell. Did you respond to 2 classmates? And did you reply to the responses? So each of those is a component of this assignment. So if you miss part of it, you'll miss those points, but you still get the assignment done. And then in the community service plan, every student that takes Education 385 at the University of La Verne has to complete community service. That's part of this class. As far as teaching empathy, teaching understanding, we have a couple of assignments that are related to this: history, culture, and society. And so all I need for week 1 is you to pick a place. You don't have to do any hours. You could even change your place later on, but I just want you to have thought about and say, I plan on volunteering at this place. And you're just going to submit that in this box here and press submit. It doesn't have to be long, 2 sentences. All right, so those are all the assignments. Again, use this checklist to help you get to the assignments and to help you keep track of what. If you have any questions, again, please do not hesitate to email me. This is my email here, kkinsey@laverne.edu, and I will get back to you. If you don't hear back from me within 48 hours, something happened, I accidentally deleted your email. I would never make you wait that long. So please email me again if you don't hear back from me. All right, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I really look forward to learning with you. All the best. Bye.